Did you know that PRRJ provides general coaching? Just access the Metafy link in the video description. There you can choose between replay analysis, deck building, side deck patterns, tournament preparation, and much more.
Okay, so we are going to see another replay. Oh, this is the big grinder. I didn't notice. So the same guy from before and the big grinder. Let's see this one. So he's Purrely again. Plays Desire is interesting, and then the big random playing Marincess. I noticed that he's playing Marincess a lot. I saw that in his channel, and I feel like this deck is interesting. So that would be good to notice. Let's see. So he's going first. I really like Marincess. So 2 books, 2 monsters, and the trap already. So Pascal is going to special summon the Mandarin. So he special summon that. Link 1. This one search gets a monster back, and then he link 1 into the spell. So you got dive. So use those 2 to summon the monster back. Use those 2 to summon this one back, and that gets the follow-up. So you got Mandarin. Is this once per turn? It is not. So if he wants, he can discard a card to get a second one if he plays it. He does play it. He got in perm, which wasn't that bad because he already has one. So, but he didn't know, right? So it makes sense to wait on this imperm. He did right. So the reminder we did well here, and this is kind of follow up because you can get something back. So special summon that back, and then make this one the one who draws, right? Once per turn, there is turn by phase. Each turn by phase, you can banish 1 water monster from your grave, face up, and draw a card. So he's going to draw a card next turn, and against attack. And then you have the other effect, which is you can send 1 water monster you control. You can send 1 water monster from your hand to the grave, especially summon 1 and banish. Yeah, it discards and special summon that is banished. So you banish to draw, and then you can discard and bring it back. So this works, I would say. So let's see. This is the type of thing that Marincess does. Like, it does little things and try to be annoying. Always a lot of follow-up. So this is a draw phase, so he does this before he has the opportunity to draw, because he could potentially draw like a Mourner, Veil, or shit like that. So use that effect, this card. Use the effect, let's see if he hits. He did. He got a pretty, and now he's going to draw a card here. So he banishes and draw. And drew the field spell, not the greatest draw. And then he gained attack. Normal summon that. He has the books, right? So probably he can prevent getting Zeus here. So he negated with wave, which is cool. And now this is unaffected. So that makes sense as well. So use that one, searches. So you got a happy. So got a happy. Okay. Use the effect to upgrade. So you got the happiness here. Sure. This Book of the Moon is going to be good. Yeah. So Book of the Moon, attack, getting book. He's thinking. Interesting. He let the book slide. Okay. This desire was weird. I kind of understood, because he didn't want to banish the things that he want to search with happiness, but it feels weird to like play desires this way. I always felt a little annoyed when people play decks with desires and got super, oh, I need to take away cards from my deck before using desires, especially going second. So this is a gameplay thing that I don't like a lot. Like, if you're willing to play, like if you're ready on the desires thing, you should try to play in a way that you take the biggest advantage of that, like using desires for section and just like drawing 2 cards and shit like that, and then you have like, you know, everything that you have and anything that you don't have, and then you just cards accordingly and you play accordingly. But when you do this, it's super weird. Like, see, for example, he had a cycle in the deck to draw into, and he could potentially hit the Book of Moon. I know he has 2, right? But maybe it's not 2 Book of Moons, and then it's different. I don't know, man. It just feels awkward. And then you do, like, this is such a punish. Like, it's good that I talked about that, because like you decided to use desires last, and then you drew 2 cards that would be better if you do this desires first, like, which is cycling, especially thing here, which you just can't use right now. So yeah, this kind of sucks. And then he makes a link ribbon pass. And this is not good. So he drew desires. And then he used the effect to draw a card again. That's cool. And that's cool because he can discard a card and bring this coral back. And that's pretty good. I think desires is fine in Purrely, but I don't know. It's something to test. But there's a lot of drawing in the metagame. Maybe it's not worth it because of that. So he's using the effect to discard. What's happening? No, not really. Oh no, he's gaining attack. So he used that effect to get a trap back. That's definitely useful. And then use the effect to discard to get that back. I think this deck is... I like Marincess, man. I always like this deck. And then use that effect. Oh my god, he brought Link free back. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. And then discard that, get another trap. There's no way. Like, even if you don't kill here, which I think you want, but this is already pretty good. And then you had this one that can special summon itself, right? If you control 2 or more Marincess while it's in your hand or grave, you can target one water link. You control special summon this card to zone the most way to put the banished link leaves the field. Yeah, it's not surprising that I like it because it has everything. The downside of this deck is power. That's the downside of this deck. But it got a little bit more power because of Zelantis, which is going to happen probably soon here. Yeah, I mean, that's not even necessary to continue playing this game. So yeah, it was good for Marincess here. That's a little bit worse hand. But there's a Sauravis here, which is funny. There's a thing here, book, Purrely, and Happy. Sauravis is a card that some people are testing. I think Nash talked about that, tweeted about that, and he's getting a little bit more traction. It negates target. So it's good into book, good into Imperm, good into Veiler, Mourner. There are some cards that this is good against, so let's see how it goes here. It will work against this Imperm, not against this Eclipse. And also I want to see how this Eclipse is going to be. So Fang here, Fang, everything is going to resolve. Use that effect. So let it through, misses. Cool. And then Link, oh my god, this is such a shitty turn. Yeah, that's something. Okay, see your horse. He didn't even use the Imperm. This is just embarrassing, man. Okay. Nice Book of Eclipse, by the way. Your opponent's play is so bad that your Book of Eclipse is bad, so that's the strategy, right? Like, you make the most awkward play ever just to make your opponent's card worse. Okay, I'm sure. So Desires first action. I like Desires first action. Like, sure, you drew another Desires, whatever, man. Let's see what he banished. A dive. Nothing too crazy, right? So he was playing all the books, as you can see, and some hand traps too. So Book of Eclipse, he used the Book of Eclipse here, trying to get some values of that. Like, now this thing here needs to die. But I understand. It makes sense. It's not that... This hand is not that great. What is this? Is a book. If you get book here, he passes. Wait, what? No way. No way. He should have booked that, right? I think he needed to risk it. He should have booked that. You can some discard to almost... Yeah. He should have, like, definitely 1000% booked your first Marincess monster, man. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, there was no way you don't book there. It worked now, which is fucking funny. Nice Book of Eclipse, by the way. Dude, like, this card is just cursed. This is just a curse. Like, every time you try to just shit with Book of Eclipse, this type of things happen. Like, you Book of Eclipse and, okay, now I'm going to cook. And then you go like, now I can play. And now your opponent flip a card and draw a card. And then eventually the game got so much worse. Yeah. He drew pretty fucking awful here, by the way. But now he's using this card. That's getting negated. Definitely. Yep. Sauravis for the rescue. Sauravis was good here. And and he lost. Dude, like, I don't know. I feel like this is just a Book of Eclipse card stuff game. I just hate this card, man. Okay, I'm going first. Another card that I don't like very much is this and this. Especially in the hand trap meta game, I feel like those cards get a little bit worse. It's hard to say for sure there's a hand trap meta game. A lot of people do like playing other types of cards for going second. But I would say the most cards that are not hand traps that are being used right now are quick play cards, like the books. So this makes anti-spell kind of weird. And this card is just like, of course, yeah, you don't have hand trap, you have this, but, you know. So this Arthur section. And this is another thing. I like to look at contradictions, right? So this is a contradiction, like have Ash and draw, and then your opponent use a Pot Desires. You would normally want to Ash, but now you have the draw, you feel like this is an annoying situation where, yeah, I want to Ash, but I also like to let the resolve and draw, like, you know. And this is a type of dilemma that I don't think is good in deck building. So he did Ash, and now this draw is going to be just awkward. Because, yeah, he's going to draw here, but it will stop something, like maybe stop the trap from existing, right? That's what I think is going to happen. Yeah. So yeah, that's the play. Let's see how it goes. This fan here is going in, by the way. Countered. I mean, he's... That's funny. That's really funny. Okay, he anti-spell. He's going to chain quick. It was good that he forced him to chain quick, because now this thing here cannot be summoned. That's really interesting situation, because now he's going to use this away here to get... Why chain? Why are you chaining? Why would you chain? Why not wait? He's getting thing here. Why? See, this was such a mistake again. Like, the fact that you use on chain will give you your opponents the opportunity to not summon, right? And then, because you use this on chain to this, and you see the thing here, and now he will think, okay, so I want summon. No, now he's killing right the thing here, because if he doesn't, he's going to not summon with this, summon thing here, go thing here, attack, kill the other spell, and play. Phase 2. Because you chain. Because if you don't chain, why would you be afraid of something, right? I feel like gameplay is so underrated in Yu-Gi-Oh! Because I feel like here, you just let her resolve, summon something, now it's under anti-spell. You soften here at the game, so it's not like this thing here is completely unknown, right? So you would summon, use an effect, get a card. He would probably go for a Yellow Cat. A Yellow Cat would get hits and get a quick play, but it's under this, right? But and then what? I feel like the play after that would try to normal summon a Purrely. I mean, he needs to hit, because the only way... Yeah, if it summons and hits, I feel like you're getting Zeus, right? Yeah, but then if you do that, he has a monster here, and then he summons this one, and they make Zeus as well, right? Like, let's say... So I feel like the win condition would be let him summon, get the Yellow Cat misses, resolution, use Aoi, look at the hand, see this hand, and take this. And then he can't Zeus you, because the Yellow Cat would have nothing. Unless he brings the Lily of this. But then but that would be like super heads up of like knowing this have like... impossible. He would bring Yellow Cat because he has the Black Cat here. That makes no sense. So he would bring Yellow. Okay, this matters so much. Now you get Zeus and you lose the game. Yeah. And that's a problem. and see exactly what I meant about those traps, because those traps could be different cards. Imagine dimensional barrier. You know, just think for a second. If those two cards would be dimensional barrier, this game we wouldn't have this discussion here, right? So yeah, I don't think you should have done that or play these cards to begin with, because those are weak to hand traps because of this. Yeah. And again, that's why I like gameplay so much, because I can put what I mean when I say things into like examples. Maybe they're running this card because they're more generic. Yeah, but there is a cost, right? This is a cost. This is clearly a cost. Yes, maybe he's playing those cards because they're more generic, but at what cost? Every decision, you renounce something, right? And then it's just over. I don't think there's a top deck here. I feel like you need to draw in Permabook, right? I mean, there is a top deck here in Permabook, but he can play a little more, right? Now. Yeah, but like setting everything wasn't a punish, because he needed to set card because he had anti-spell. So he was forced to. Yeah. So there was so many things, right? And I'm not saying it's a lot of his fault. I mean, I feel like there was a gameplay fault on the timing of using the usage of the trap, right? I feel like that was a mistake. But besides that, it was more like maybe a deck building decision. Like maybe he was just testing the card. I'm not saying anything bad about him. I'm just saying about the card, not the player. Yeah, because now it was. Yeah, I mean, it didn't work that well. He needs to draw a book, right? Yeah, he needs to draw a book or in perm. He needs book in perm or book in perm, right? Or nah, not even talents. I mean, talents also works if you like summon and then get Zeus and then you talents and you draw 2 and then you find a book now and a way to special summon like a Spring Girl. He has a Spring Girl here, but it's not going to work. Unless I'm missing something really crucial. Oh, no, I forgot. Paulo forgot. This exists. Triangle. Unless I'm forgetting something really crucial. This is something really crucial. This is a really important piece of information. Okay, maybe there is a chance here still, right? Yes, see, I noticed in time. Okay, I noticed in time. Okay, that's a really important piece of information. Okay, he said okay. Now he's setting with his special sum. Should he use here? Maybe. Yeah. I guess. I'm not really sure, but I guess. He's going to win. This is crazy. I forgot about that. But it's still, I feel like those cards didn't help him that much. And to be honest, this is more about Purrely than Marincess, not gonna lie. Got the field spell. And now he's trying to wait a little bit on the Zeus, which is understandable. Can you Zeus here? I don't think you have to. I think you can wait. You let him do that. Yeah, I'm not the biggest Purrely fan, I'm not gonna lie. Then you wait. I think you need to wait. Hope he misses here. He did not. Misses, but Spring goes once per turn. You can only use each effect. Yes. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking for it. Like, waiting as long as you can. But now he's going to force somehow. He did normal summon, right? Yeah. He did that, and then you're going to add... Seahorse needs to be on the arrow, right? You can summon this card to send Marincess links points to. Okay. Yeah, the problem is that he's using the effects, a lot of them. It's still doable. Maybe you do something. Okay. He can't try to attack. Oh, okay, this works. This works. Maybe he should have used Zeus now, because this can attack over, right? He's gaining enough attack to attack. So now the fact that he let him use Marble Rock to add gave him another card, right? Because now he's going to say battle phase. Oh. I don't know about that. Let's see how long it was. Okay, when Marble Rock was summoned, declare, place and non place. Oh, he place. He placed on 31, right? The last one. And then it was kind of fast. It was 7 seconds, and then on 45. Okay, I mean, it's okay. I will give it the benefits of the doubt, okay? Yeah, because I was wondering, because now I feel like he's going to attack, so I would say you kind of force to Zeus here, unless you want him to waste the battle phase. Okay. But the big grinder played well here, I think. It shows that he has, like, knowledge of this deck. The problem is, I don't think he has remaining of those, because now... Yeah, that's annoying, right? Because in theory, he could continue, right? He still can spare summon here, and then if he would make a link 1 that points down, like this one, he could continue. But what I'm believing is happening here, he doesn't, so he can't. And that sucks. Which is really unfortunate. And now, bad things are going to happen. You got a monster, you use the effect, and you miss. Nice Purrely. And then you upgrade to happiness. He's going to super Zeus again, but the thing is he lost a lot of extra deck, right? Yeah. And then he Zeus. That's what I thought would happen. And then Zanash. And then I think he lost, right? Let's see. So he did this, banish. He still had 2 summons here, but let's see how long he can go. So he did have another one, but maybe he didn't have a lot to do after that, which is maybe true, right? Because he used a lot of the effects, right? The remaining effects. And for slug 1, let's bring 2, yeah. He had the 3rd, right? So that added to him, so he can still normal that. And send Pascal, he can't use that right now. And then he got Zeus here, which is, yeah, there's not a lot of punishes, right? There is, yeah, no. He still have another Zeus, like the punish would be like something like a talent or shit like that. Really interesting game. I like to watch this game. I feel like I learned a lot, and it was also good to showcase some of the cards. And it was funny that the cards that I mentioned, they did matter in a bad way, like when I criticized some of the cards. Okay, so that's it. We're going to see the next replay. Bye.